Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a New Year's look that my friend actually did on his YouTube channel, and it really inspired me because it was totally something I would want to do and I would wear for New Year's. So I'm going to link his video below. His name is Markphong Tram, and his videos are great. You should check him out, but I really liked this look. It was so like beautiful and dewy and natural and glowy, but a little bit of glam. So we're just going to do that today and see if I can replicate it on my own face. So first he started out with some liquid highlighter. This is the MAC Strobe Liquid Lotion, so I'm just gonna put some in my hands, rub it together, and put it everywhere. He said to avoid the nose area, so I'm gonna do that. So that makes you nice and shiny. Next there was a matte foundation, so I'm going to use my Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer. This is the closest thing I have. I don't really do matte too much, and I also don't do full coverage. So yeah, but in my opinion, even though this is called Tinted Moisturizer, it's very much a foundation. Like, it's really not a moisturizer. I mean, sure, it's moisturizing, but if you just look at the coverage this has, it's definitely not a tinted moisturizer. I've been using my hands for foundation a lot lately. I used to think that that was terrible, but I've been finding that like with the products I've been using lately, it's just the best way. You get like a nice coverage, but good texture, and to me, texture is pretty important. Like, it's kind of my number one thing when it comes to how my skin looks after I apply a foundation. So it's really not wrong to use your fingers as long as they're clean. And I just washed my hands. I like to go over it and just buff it out. It helps to blend things together. Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I got this little guy for $10. I just wanted to try it, and so far I really like it. It says creaseless, and like, they're not lying. It really is. You don't need a lot though. It's pretty thick and sticky. I usually go back and forth between my finger and a brush for my under eye concealer. I don't believe Mark used setting powder in his video, but I do like to use a little bit, but I'm gonna go very sparingly. So this is my Coty Airspun powder, and I'm just gonna use this blush brush and very lightly go over like the middle of my face. I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna actually be contouring with my bronzer, so I'm just gonna flick that little brush over this and start off here. And then right along my hairline and underneath my chin. And then usually I go back with this dense brush and use it to blend. This is looking like pretty nice, honestly. Before I go much further, I'm gonna put on a little bit of lip balm. This is Vaseline Lip Therapy. It's called Rosy Lips because there's a teeny bit of color in it. Mark used a very warm palette. It was the Honey palette from Naked, and I don't have that palette, so I'm just gonna use all the warm colors in this palette. I used this warm brown on the outer half of my eyelid, and then I used a shimmery brown all over my eyelids. Last, I used a really dark brown to line my eyes and define my crease. This right here is the remnants of my Becca highlighter. They always break and I would throw them out, but I got tired of doing that. So instead, I started putting the part that broke into a container, and I'm gonna go all over my lid with that. Then I go back with the big brush again and blend. I would like to brighten up my inner corner a little, so I'm going to use my lightest shade right there. Boop, 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 and put that in the corner. And then just under my brow. Broken Becca highlight on my cheekbones. Mark used a brown eyeliner. So here I go with mine. I'm gonna do a little bit along the bottom and then along the top too. I'm gonna go for some mascara now. So as usual, I do my voluminous, it's a word they made up, Neutrogena Healthy Lengths Mascara. Mark kept the brows really natural, so I'm just going to use my brow gel and go over my brows. And then finally he did a lipstick that had some sheen to it and was like a coral color. So luckily I have one very similar. This is Kitty. It's from Bare Minerals. It's very shiny. It's almost like a gloss. Alright guys, that's it for my really glowy, warm New Year's look inspired by Markphong Tram. So watch his video. It's going to be linked below in the description box. Compare the two. Let me know if I did it well. Alright, if I kind of made it. I really think this looks beautiful, and if I do anything on New Year's, this is probably what I'll do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.